Good morning, everybody. My name is Edward Delatorre, and today is Webinar Wednesday. A few things that we wanted to go over real quick before we got started was that this session is being recorded today. And anything that you do say will be recorded and will be uploaded to YouTube. If you are watching on our YouTube channel, please make sure that you like and subscribe this video and hit that bell notification to be current and up to date on all of KUIT's videos. So the very first thing that we want to do is make sure that your Zoom meeting is set up correctly. Number one is going to be muting and unmuting your microphone. So by default, we have everybody muted during this session, but at any time you can go down to the very bottom, hit that unmute button and ask a question. Expand the meeting window is number 2, so if you hit that box there in the center, it'll actually give you a full screen view, and it'll move my video up into the corner over here somewhere. And the most important one is going to be number 3, the Open the Chat and Participants panel. With the managing the participants panel and the chat window, you will be able to see everybody that is in the webinar, as well as be able to type in chat for any questions that you may or may not have, and it will also open the non-verbal feedback panel. So the non-verbal feedback panel looks like this, and it should be in between the participant panel and the Zoom group chat panel. So if everybody can see that, go on ahead and hit yes or give me a thumbs up. And just waiting here to make sure that everybody can have that open so that we can see everything that's going on. All right, looks like everybody's got that nonverbal feedback panel open. So at any given point in time, you can go on ahead and hit that go slower, go faster, yes, no, raise your hand, and I will definitely be able to see that, and we can have everybody's questions answered. So my name is Edward Delatorre, and today's Wednesday webinar is Students, Technology, and Success, oh my. So what we're going to be talking about is the different technology that KUIT offers students and how you can use that for your overall success. So let's take a look at what we're going to be doing today. So over the brief overview, we're going to take a look and I'll explain like who I am and my affiliation with KUIT. We're also going to take a look at the Jayhawk Wi-Fi network, KU email, the mobile plaza, Office 365 in my community, OneDrive for business, OneNote, and then all of the contact information for the customer service center. And then it will be all of your turns to ask questions to me, and I will do the best I can to answer them. So firstly, who am I? So I am Edward. I have been with KUIT for 6 years. I really enjoy playing video games. I'm an Aries, I'm an ENFP. My life is an open book and I'll generally answer any question that you ask me. So Jayhawk Wi-Fi. So the motto that KUIT uses is that you're not a guest, you're a Jayhawk. When you log in to the Jayhawk Wi-Fi network, you're logging into a high-speed, completely secure Wi-Fi network. Now that completely secure is very important because over in the dorms, there's ResNet. ResNet is a third-party company that we contract out to do the Wi-Fi that is in the dorm buildings. The big thing about the ResNet network is that it is not secure when you use it over Wi-Fi. So when you're in your dorms and connected to Wi-Fi, you don't want to do things like online banking and other things that require you to use your password. However, when you are on campus and you are connected to the Jayhawk Wi-Fi network, everything that you do is completely secure, so feel free to use all your passwords, access your email, your online banking, and any other things that are protected information. There is another Wi-Fi network that we do have available here on campus, and it is called EduRoam. And EduRoam is a worldwide Wi-Fi network that KU is a participant of. So what happens is that if you're going to go and study abroad in another country, you can go to the EduRoam website and take a look and see if EduRoam is available in that country. It'll also tell you where the hotspots for EduRoam is, and you sign into it just like you would signing into the Jayhawk network here on campus. So your student email. Your student email is something that is very, very important, and it should be checked often. Every student has a KU email address that is given to them by KUIT. Your main email address is your online ID at ku.edu. So for me, it looks like E162D602 at ku.edu. What we do offer is the ability to create an email alias. So what an email alias is that it's not an actual email address that you are creating, but it's more like an easier way to give people your email address other than giving that alphabet soup that we like to call it, or your online ID. So for me, my email alias is edelatorre@ku.edu. Now what that means is that if you email edelatorre@ku.edu, when I go to check my email, I won't use edelatorre.ku.edu as my login. I'll actually use my online ID to log in, because all email that is sent to edelatorre@ku.edu is automatically forwarded to my online ID at ku.edu. You can have up to 4 email aliases, and they all will send to your online ID at ku.edu. So you can access your email through you can access your email through the Outlook web app, Outlook desktop app, or on your mobile device. After leaving KU, you'll retain access to your email for 210 days. After that, we will remove access to it, and all of your emails will be deleted. For instructions on how to actually add your student email onto your mobile phone, please visit new2ku.edu and then click Device Setup in the upper right-hand corner. One of the other things that KUIT offers is the Mobile Plaza. The Mobile Plaza is a one-stop shop for all KU applications. We have a wide variety of applications that are meant to increase student productivity as well as your success here at KU. And the 4 that are on the screen are just 4 examples. The Blackboard app is a really, really good application that you can log into to be able to view your grades, see assignment dates. However, we do not recommend that you actually submit any assignments through the Blackboard app. KU Athletics is your one-stop for all of KU athletics, ranging from KU football all the way to women's soccer. KU Info is a really, really good application where you have a wide list of questions that you have that you can ask, and then it will give you the answers to. Questions could be everything ranging from where is Snow Hall all the way to how many blades of grass are on KU's campus. And then my personal favorite is the MyBus Lawrence app. So the MyBus Lawrence app has actually replaced the old Where's My Bus app. We partnered with Lawrence Transportation and now offer not only KU bus schedules, but also all of Lawrence's schedules as well. So instead of having to open multiple apps or go to multiple websites, all of the answers for all of public transit is in one application. So Office 365, so what is it? So Office 365 is a subscription-based service that includes both the online web versions and desktop downloads for home use of Microsoft's popular programs and services, including Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Microsoft ONENOTE. So in order to access Office 365 here at KU, you'll need to log into mycommunity.ku.edu with your online ID and your password. From there, you can use the web-based versions as is and be able to store everything online in the cloud, or you can download the Microsoft Office, suite onto your laptop and use it there. Also, by the way, this is completely free of charge while you're attending classes here at KU. So let's take a quick little breather here because I realize that I am going through this fairly quickly. So using your nonverbal feedback, if you think everything is going okay, if you need me to go slower, maybe go faster, just go on ahead and let me know right now. And it looks like there may be a question.
Yes, for the email, KU email, after I'm graduate, how long is it going to be with me and I have an access with that, for that email?
So for your email, after you graduate, you'll have access to it for 210 days. After 210 days, you will no longer have access to your email. Does that help? Okay. And also at any given point during this presentation, feel free to type a question in chat. I have a couple of people that are making sure that they are watching that they can alert me if a question pops up. So moving on. So OneDrive for Business. So what is OneDrive for Business? OneDrive for Business is 1 terabyte of personal online storage space that's provided to you completely free of charge from KUIT. So there's 2 different versions of OneDrive. There is regular Microsoft OneDrive, and then there is OneDrive for Business. The regular Microsoft OneDrive side it's more like if you were using like Google Drive, Dropbox, some of the other popular retail like storages, online free storages. What makes OneDrive for Business different is that your information and data is stored in a more secure area than it would be in the public cloud. The other nice part about it is that if anything happens to it, we have the ability to recover certain information as long as the recovery process happens within a certain amount of time after you request it. Also, some of the other nice parts about OneDrive for Business is that if you open a Word document in OneDrive for Business, you can actually take the link and share it out with a group or a team, and everybody can log into that, just into that Word document, and have the ability to work on group projects all at the same time. The other nice part about OneDrive for Business is that all of your files in your OneDrive for Business are completely accessible from any computer or mobile device that has an active internet connection. So OneNote. OneNote is an incredibly powerful program that is also included with your My Community using the web apps, and it's also downloadable through the My Community site. OneNote is digital note-taking software to the extreme. One of the things that I was able to do while using OneNote was sort all my classes, all my notes, create an entire hierarchy and structure, have an entire hierarchy and structure that was easy for me to understand, as well as have the ability to highlight, share my notes with my classmates if I felt like it, as well as a bunch of other really cool features. So one of the questions that just popped up was, will we still have access to OneDrive for the same amount of time as email after leaving KU? And the answer is yes. You will have access to your KU email, your OneDrive for Business, as well as your Microsoft Office subscription for 210 days after you graduate or leave the University of Kansas. So going back to OneNote, when stored in OneDrive for Business, you can share just like you would any other document using the OneDrive for Business. You also have the ability to sync your notebooks between multiple devices. So here at work, I have the OneNote application on my work laptop, I have it on my home laptop, and I also have it on my mobile device. And the nice part about that is that all I have to do is just open the notebook that I want to edit, and I can make those edits anywhere as long as I have an internet connection, including on my mobile device. Are we still doing okay? Any other questions, maybe? No? All right. So we're going to talk about the Customer Service Center. So the Customer Service Center, they are a group of students that work down here at Price Computing Center, and they offer friendly in-person support as well as support over the phone and email. So for walk-in support, you can, feel free to drop into Price Computing Center and let us know, and we'll be happy to help you out. If you would like to have support by phone, please contact us at 785-864-8080. And for support by email, it's itcsc@ku.edu. One of the other nice features that we have here at KUIT is that we also have a self-serve knowledge base. Our knowledge base is really, really in depth, and it's constantly being looked at and updated every single day by our wonderful people in our customer service center. So the thing that I really wanted to make sure that is stressed is that once you graduate from KU, after 210 days, you will lose access to Microsoft Office 365, your OneDrive for Business, your OneNote, and your email. However, your access to enroll and pay will remain indefinitely. So now I'm going to turn it over to everyone that's participating. So if you have any questions or anything, feel free to unmute your microphone. You can type in the chat. You can raise your hand and I can call on you. This is the time to ask me any question about any of the services that KUIT offers. Any questions at all? All right. Well, I would like to thank everybody for attending this webinar over student success and some of the technologies that we offer. If you have any other questions or anything, feel free to email us. And this webinar will be online at YouTube. And we hope that you enjoy the rest of your day.